今日嘅司儀 Sherman。咁喺 Press Tour 開始之前咧，我哋有請周立影藝有限公司總經理黃寶珠女士為我哋介紹一下呢個全新戲院有咩特色先啦。有請阿 June。
好啊，唔該晒，多謝各位傳媒嘅朋友咧出席我哋今次呢一個介紹會啦。咁啊嚟到我哋 Mcl 嘅The One Cinema。咁我哋呢間 Mcl The One Cinema 咧就係我哋 Mcl 院線第16間嘅戲院。咁聽日咧9月1號咧就會正式開幕。咁啊，雖然天文台咧有講啦，聽日咧香港咧有機會掛更高嘅風球喎，咁但係我哋一於咧就風雨不改，熱切期待咧就係開幕去迎接我哋喜歡睇電影嘅朋友咧，提供娛樂服務俾佢哋嘅。咁其實喺呢間戲院咧，我哋就樓高有3層咯喎，咁要6樓啦，咁啊8樓同埋10樓，咁每一層咧都有2個影廳嘅，咁就加埋有6個影廳，咁咧我哋一共咧就有831位。咁啊，其實過往呢幾個月咧，咁我哋一路做好多工程啦，咁啊變咗喺戲院咧，我哋都全新打造過佢一個嘅新嘅形象啦。咁喺戲院嘅音響設備啊、設計啊、外貌啊、佈局等各方面咧，我哋都做咗一個全面嘅提升。咁啊，希望俾嚟睇戲嘅觀眾有一個更舒適嘅環境，同埋可以有一個更優質嘅影視欣賞服務。
裝修啦，相信大家咧都即時感受到，我哋在座嘅座位咧都係換咗一啲真皮嘅座位嚟㗎，咁就務求咧觀眾入嚟睇戲之餘咧都會坐得舒服嘅。咁另外頭先其實咧，我喺入嚟見到戲院大堂嗰陣時咧，都見到其實個裝修啊設計都非常之特別嘅。咁其實係運用咗一啲咩嘅設計理念咧？
哇，講起戲院設計咧，咁啊，梗係要揾設計師出嚟同大家分享一下啦。咁今日我哋好高興啦，就請到周卓明先生就嚟到我哋當中，同我哋講下佢嘅設計概念喎。咁啊，CM 可能大家都好熟悉㗎啦。咁啊，CM 咧佢唔好睇佢咁年青啊，其實咧佢咧就團隊咧就對於我哋嗰個戲院設計咧個方面咧真係好有經驗嘅，而且我哋 Mcl 院線咧都同佢哋公司合作無間。CM 咧係 OFT Interiors 嘅 Co-founder 同埋 Director。咁不如我哋以下將時間交俾 CM 啦，你介紹一下你嘅設計概念啊，好唔好？
唔該晒。Hello， 大家好，我係 CM of Interiors 嘅 CM。咁我哋做戲院設計，首先多謝 Mcl 啦，我哋今次可以合作咧一齊，我哋再次喺尖沙咀完成咗 The One Cinema 呢個 project。我哋其實做戲院設計好多時都講緊我哋想俾到觀眾一個感覺，就係我哋行入去戲院嘅時候已經知道自己我哋今日要睇一場戲啦。我哋點樣做到呢個感覺咧？或者我哋點樣帶出呢一個唔同嘅氣氛？我哋會覺得尖沙咀一個好多人好熱鬧嘅地方，我哋想喺呢一度做一間戲院，佢係一個咩感覺？我哋要表達出嚟嘅時候，其實大家坐埋一齊，其實真係未必識前面嗰行或者後面嗰行嘅觀眾，其實都係一個緣分，大家可以坐埋同一個口數，我哋可以 share 啲唔同嘅情感，一齊喊一齊笑。做尖沙咀嘅呢一個 project 嘅時候，我哋帶住一個咁嘅心情去諗呢個概念。我哋嘅設計主題用咗聚合嘅水滴去做一個主題。其實意思就係我哋係唔同嘅水滴，我哋有唔同嘅個性，但係當我哋一齊聚集嘅時候，我哋都可以 merge 埋，可以有唔同嘅包容性喺度，喺一灘水度一齊去欣賞一個電影，都係幾有趣嘅體驗。所以你見到可能頭先話下大堂啦，我哋會多啲流線型嘅一啲表達啦。咁除咗造型方面，我哋喺顏色上面咧，我哋今次揀咗個紫色做主題色。咁呢個紫色我哋就希望佢係代表一個舒服放鬆嘅心情，同埋一個浪漫嘅氣氛。咁再加上白色同黑色嘅一啲點綴，令到成個 Mcl The One 戲院有一個新嘅面貌，可以更加明亮啦，亦都可以大家行入嚟戲院嘅時候有一個耳目一新嘅感覺。希望大家有個放鬆嘅心情去欣賞電影，呢個都係我哋今次做呢一個戲院嘅一個中心思想嚟嘅，係啊。咁都祝 Mcl Cinema 希望佢哋生意越做越好，蒸蒸日上。Thank you， 唔該晒。
多謝周卓明先生對呢個設計概念上面嘅介紹啊！咁我哋有請阿 Jane 一齊出嚟再介紹一下我哋呢個全新戲院有咩特點啦。咁頭先周生啦都講到，其實我哋嘅設計理念都係圍繞住一啲緣分啦，或者一啲浪漫嘅元素。咁唔知喺 Mcl The One 戲院入邊會唔會放映多啲愛情嘅片咧？
我哋作為一個即係展示影視文化嘅一個主要嘅平台啦，咁其實我哋唔係淨係放愛情片嘅，咁所有好嘅電影同埋適合嘅娛樂節目咧，我哋都會即係播放嘅。 咁喺呢度其實我哋都諗緊一個嘅啱嘅設題嘅主題俾佢喎。咁我度覺得咧，其實每一間戲院咧，其實係坐落喺唔同嘅地區，又喺唔同嘅位置，佢應該有自己嘅個性，因為個個都唔同噶嘛。咁啊睇翻 The One 呢個商場啦，咁啊喺尖沙咀嘅中心地帶啦，咁啊交通非常方便。嗱，成個商場咧有好多名牌潮牌嘅即係集中地喎。咁啊，亦都有好多唔同嘅食肆，咁大家都知道，即係食咩菜都有。咁所以變咗咧，就集合咗咁優秀嘅配套咧，即係可以話係得天獨厚。咁所以變咗呢度咧，就成為好多啲拍拖啊或者約會嘅人士咧喺呢區入邊咧嘅首選之地。咁啊，基於咁啦，咁我哋就諗咗一個切合呢度嘅主題俾佢，就係名為係啦，約會在 The One。咁啊，約會在 The One 係咩意思咧？其實係一個我哋嘅特別節目嚟嘅。咁啊，每一個月咧，我哋就會精選一套嘅浪漫愛情電影，就喺度播放。咁希望我哋嘅觀眾同埋佢嘅 The One 啦，可以嚟一齊睇電影啦，去共度一個浪漫星光嘅約會喎。咁嚟緊我哋9月份咧，咁我哋開張啦，就有一套新嘅，就一個頭炮啦嚇。呢套嘅經典咧，咁係估唔估到啊？好難估啊，係嘛？咁呢套經典嘅愛情電影咧，就係由王家衛導演執導，咁啊好多香港影壇嘅巨星咧擔當演出嘅《阿飛正傳》啊！嗱，呢套《阿飛正傳》咧，其實我哋就係用4K 一個即係 digital 嘅數碼版播放喎，咁啊大家可以即係耳目一新睇到呢套嘅電影。
哇！《阿飛正傳》呢套浪漫嘅經典咧，佢其實喺曾經喺啦第10屆嘅香港電影金像獎同埋第28屆嘅金馬獎囊括咗總共11個大獎喎，包括係最佳導演啦、最佳影片同埋最佳男主角。有機會咧喺呢個大銀幕上面再重溫佢呢個經典，仲要係4K 修復版，我真係咧要把握時間去睇下幾時買飛，第一時間衝去撲飛先得啦。
係啊，我諗都要咧，因為咧我哋喺9月嘅24號就會做呢一場《阿飛正傳》，咁喺9月6號咧就開始預售賣飛啦。咁啊講起賣飛啦，咁大家都好想估下咧呢間戲院咧，我哋嘅正價戲票咧係賣幾多錢？咁啊唔知有冇人可以估下啦？OK， 咁我開估啦。咁啊喺呢間戲院咧，我哋嘅 2D 成人正價戲票咧，我哋係賣80蚊一張。80蚊一張。好啦，嚟緊咧3日嘅開幕啊，9月1號、2號、3號咧，我哋就會推出一個優惠，就會係買1送1。咁除此之外咧，我哋喺我哋嘅小賣部咧，仲會有推出一個2人套餐啦。咁啊2人份嘅爆谷汽水咧，都係賣38蚊。咁呢3日咧真係好優惠，要將呢個消息咧快啲廣傳出去，多啲人嚟到參與。
戲院嘅原價戲票咧只需要80蚊，而家咧仲有頭3日有買1送1優惠，咁即係一張戲飛只需要40蚊，咁真係超值喎！咁咧真係各位傳媒朋友咧要通知親朋戚友啊，或者帶埋你嘅 The One啦，或者朋友嚟到頭3日咧去睇戲啦。咁另外咧，如果其實我想可能約埋一班朋友啊嚟包場嘅話咧，會唔會有啲咩嘅特別安排咧？
頭先我講到咧，呢間戲院咧因為樓高3層啊嘛，咁呢層6樓咧就有2間戲院啦，咁啊8樓又有2間，10樓又有2間。其實咧每2間戲院嘅入場位咧都可以話係自成一角嘅，佢有一個自己好寬敞嘅即係大堂啦，咁亦都我哋配套咗一系列一個都大嘅即係 LED 嘅屏幕啦，咁同埋亦都有即係爆谷汽水啊啲小食嘅供應啦，咁所以變咗係一啲嘅即係私人派對啊或者公司嘅活動咧，其實就好適合喺度舉行嘅喎。
可以同朋友啊喺睇戲之前，我哋可以食下嘢傾下偈，其實都係一個幾好嘅選擇喎。咁可能對一啲中意入場睇戲嘅朋友嚟講咧，有一個良好啊優質嘅影音體驗或者係設備咧，其實都係一個好重要嘅考慮因素啦。咁唔知道喺呢個全新戲院入邊，其實會有啲咩全新升級嘅設備咁樣咧？
係啊，當然咧，除咗座位舒適之外咧，聲光畫嘅質素咧都非常之重要嘅。咁今次我哋咧就採用咗 NEC 最新嘅4K 雷射嘅 projector。咁喺聲方面咧，我哋亦都有採用咗呢個杜比7.1嘅環迴立體聲。咁啊，今次亦都好特別啦，我哋咧就係全港第一間即係引入咗一個澳洲嘅品牌 Crix 嘅speaker system。咁今日咧，我哋真係好榮幸啦！ 請到佢哋其中嘅一個 director，Mr. Ashley Cricks 嚟到我哋當中咧做一個即係介紹啦。咁啊遠到澳洲而嚟嘅。咁呢間公司咧其實咧就係即係 Mr. Cricks 嘅一門三傑咧嘅兄弟啦去創辦出嚟嘅喎。咁成為咗我哋即係喺業界入邊咧係受到好多即係業界認同嘅，令到佢哋即係喺個 speaker 嗰方面咧係做得非常之出色嘅。咁不如我哋就交以下嘅時間俾Ashley 去同我哋介紹一下，好唔好？
Let's welcome Mr. Ashley Cricks.
The nice things about me. I don't understand any Chinese, but I'm sure it was all good. As you know, my name's Ashley Cricks. I'm one of the owners of Cricks Loudspeakers, and it's a company that I share with my brothers, Scott and Gary. Scott, the founder on the right, Gary, my younger brother, and me, the handsome one. The Cricks business, a little bit of history, the Cricks business began back in 1974 when my brother Scott Cricks, having completed his electronic engineering degree, decided that he would instead follow his passion for audio and started building hi-fi loudspeakers. Back then it was all about stereo. Cinema sound also back then was very young. Most of it was mono or stereo from my memory, and so not all that good. It certainly wasn't about sense surround or high impact. Certainly the overall sound quality was largely unregulated. In 1976, brother Scott Cricks decided to build start a hi-fi store with a friend and sell his product, and at around the same time built a factory which opened in '79, since he was working at the time out of his garage. You can see Scott there on the right with the green horn, one of the first horns he ever built, and that's the factory that we built as a family venture. And the photo on the top is the empty block, and that's Scott there with a shovel over his shoulder. We built that ourselves. So building the factory was a family venture. This factory meant he could supply in greater volume and build better quality. At the hi-fi shop called the Acoustic Foundry, he displayed in the window an item of interest, the green horn that you can see there. The manager of the local cinema, the Capri Cinema, noticed this as he drove past and approached Scott to come and have a look at his cinema to suggest an acoustic solution for them, since the sound they had was very unsatisfactory. The year was 1980. What Scott did at the Capri Cinema was also noticed by another cinema chain here in Australia, the Greater Union. That opened another customer in commercial cinema. This began Cricks' venture into the commercial cinema loudspeaker market. The years that followed, we built and installed most of the cinemas in Australia for the next 5 to 10 years, many of them with infinite baffles. To me, it's interesting how one event can change the course of history. If Scott didn't display that one speaker in his window, our entry into the commercial cinema world probably would never have happened. To date, we've now supplied over 4,000 screens around the world in the last 40 years. This makes Cricks one of the oldest commercial cinema loudspeaker manufacturers in the world, and certainly the oldest that is still 100% family owned, where the founder is still active in the business. Some facts about Cricks. We are active in 2 markets, consumer and commercial cinema. Both complement each other. Production still happens in Australia. Every product we make is fully tested. Cricks is still 100% family owned. The founder, Scott Cricks, is still active in the business, which means the original passion for audio still remains. We are consumer-led, not sales-led, which is a huge difference for our customers and what it means to them. We are some more fun facts. We were the first to use the infinite baffle in commercial cinema. We invented the dual 18-inch commercial cinema subwoofer. We were the first to have a high-powered dual concentric 12-inch surround, the first with a 15-inch high-powered surround, the first dual 15-inch surround, the first 4-way commercial cinema loudspeaker, the first shallow profile 1,000 watt surround specifically designed for Atmos. The first to use finite element analysis to design the ultimate constant directivity horn. Our reputation is one of reliability, unsurpassed sound performance and support. We have a passion for audio and our philosophy is to make the best we can. We support our customers and believe the best way to growth is through reputation. So this is the factory aerial view, or only part of it actually. You can see we have a commitment to sustainability in the environment. We use a lot of solar panels, we recycle everything we can. The original factory is that little bit of roof you can see over the top left-hand corner. That's now just admin. That's the original factory there at the top. There, that's now just admin, and you can see the test chamber here, final assembly. This is a commercial cinema product going through the assembly line. The cabinet section, one of the CNC machines, warehouse. Just quickly, the Crix constant directivity horn, you can see here, covers all frequencies within its range. A conventional horn doesn't. So a lot of conventional horns, as you go up in frequency, the higher frequency gets beamy. So what it means is seats over in this that are in this range will not hear this frequency, basically. So that's the constant directivity horn. This is sort of a conventional horn. A lot of seats miss a lot of the frequencies. The speaker system that is in this cinema is this one here, and you can see this is a single driver constant directivity horn. You can see the difference between horns and waveguides. This makes the vocal clarity very clean and clear. In all of our cabinets we use cross braces like this, so every cabinet's fully braced. We use circular vents so there's no wind noise or chuffing, and we spend a lot of time and effort on our drivers as well. So everything adds up to a clean, clear, precise sound. So in conclusion, I want to thank Quan Chong Ho for their support, and we feel that until now we haven't had the right partner. We will work hard with you to build a strong partnership together. I'd also like to thank MCL for having me here today with this great opportunity. So now we're going to play some trailers, and if you could pay special attention to the vocal clarity in a lot of the soundtracks. There's also a lot to be heard through the whole range, but in particular vocal clarity where we surpass. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ashley Craig。咁嚟緊落嚟啦，我哋會播放嘅 trailer 咧，將會係嚟緊9月14號上映嘅一個。
Everyone who ever lived here falls victim to some tragedy. Like her daughter a year ago. My daughter was my whole life. To hear her voice again, I would give all I have.
If someone wants to be heard, we are here.
this period. And they answered. You saw what I saw. For once in your life, admit that you are up against something bigger than you.
Tonight, we are all afraid. We cannot hide from our ghosts. Whether they are real or not.
This is a national emergency.
Detonator charged.
We're in a race against the Nazis. And I know what it means. If the Nazis have a bomb.
They have a 12-month head start. 18. How could you possibly know that?
We've got one hope. All America's industrial might and scientific innovation connected here. A secret laboratory. Keep everyone there until it's done. Let's go recruit some scientists. Build a town, build it fast. If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
You're the great improviser, but this you can't do in your head.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world? Chances are near zero. Near zero. What do you want from theory alone? Zero would be nice. This is a matter of life and death. I can perform this miracle. World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
The world will remember this day. Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen. Until somebody builds a bigger one.
You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared.
4, 3. Truman needs to know what's next. 2. What's next? 1.
好，睇完啱啱嘅預告片咧，相信大家都感受得到 Quicks 嘅呢個 speaker system 咧，其實帶到出嚟嘅震撼感啊，或者一啲清澈細膩嘅音色咧，都非常之感受得到㗎。咁喺呢個傳媒招待會完結之前咧，都想提大家喺新章期間 ，Mcl The One 戲院都有好多其他嘅優惠㗎喎。包括小食部嘅369爆谷汽水對碰，咁一杯汽水或者係一個爆谷咧，只需要3蚊、6蚊或者係9蚊嘅價錢咧就可以買到㗎啦。咁優惠詳情咧都可以上翻 MCL 官網咧去睇翻嘅。咁另外 MCL Max 嘅會員咧都會享有一個 The One 優惠碼。咁喺9月30日之前，咁就可以以45蚊就去買到一張 The One 嘅戲飛㗎啦。 咁仲有咧就係幫襯小食部嘅同時咧，都會有一個雙倍嘅token 嘅優惠嘅喎。所以咧，大家在座嘅朋友咧，相信大家都係一個 MCL Max 嘅會員啦。咁翻到去咧，記得通知親朋戚友關於呢個優惠嘅詳情，等佢哋大家咧可以喺 Mcl The One 戲院開幕嗰陣時咧享有呢個優惠。咁就接住落嚟嘅時間啦，大家都可以去唔同影院啦，咁就去自由參觀嘅。咁我哋喺唔同影院都會放映一啲預告片，俾大家再次聽清楚 Quix 呢個 speaker system 帶嚟嘅一聽入魂靚聲。咁如果有問題嘅朋友，亦都可以喺呢個戲院度留報啦，我哋都會為大家安排翻嘅。係，多謝各位。